Hey guys, Papi here. I'm here to let you guys know what's on my mind and on my opinion on situations. You can either like it, hate it, agree with it, share it, dislike it, whatever, but accept it that it's my opinion. We're getting started on something, a situation, an issue that many people go through, and I hear it a lot consistently, talking to many friends, talking to acquaintances, reading online, messaging people, getting messages about a situation, an issue called cheating. Alright, my opinion is cheating happens when two partners aren't agreeing on a few things. There's no compromising, there's no intimacy, and there's arguments over nothing. For example, or don't get me wrong, like people can cheat out of the blue for no fucking reason. They just think, hey, I have an opportunity and I'm gonna take it. You know what, this shit happens, and that goes for men and or women. Don't come into conclusions here, be like, no, men are the only ones. No, because in my history I've seen more women cheat on guys. But hey, that's, like I said, that's my opinion. You can agree or not agree. But I think a woman cheats on a man because she's getting something she's not getting from her boyfriend, such as compliments. Yeah, shit, that's so fucking easy. Compliments go a long way on a female. For example, even good mornings. A text saying good morning, how are you, how's your day going? Shit doesn't take so long to write a text message. It takes fucking like 2 seconds and send, and you can put your phone away. That's it. You don't have to talk to the person, you don't have to hear the person, you don't have to hear them talk about their entire day. It's just knowing that you care about them, that you want to know that they're fine. Second of all is the compliments. You look beautiful, you look gorgeous. Who are you looking sexy for? Say for example, you guys are going on a date and she sends you a picture of what she's wearing. You're gonna be like, who the hell are you gonna go see? Why you look so hot? Tell her you feel jealous for no fucking reason. Yeah, it's good. Compliments like that go a long way. So if she's getting compliments from another guy and her boyfriend isn't saying shit, she's looking at you different. Immediately she's gonna be like, why isn't he saying anything? My gosh, like, other people are after me, other people are saying I look good, and my boyfriend, who I basically give myself to, isn't even complimenting me. You guys gotta step that shit up. Same goes for women. You don't think other women are actually complimenting your guy when he's at work, when he's out with his friends, when he's even at home or anything? You don't think like they're complimenting on his pictures, on anything? If you're not liking your own partner's pictures, selfies, whatever, or statuses, somebody else is. Somebody else is complimenting your partner when you're not. You gotta think about that. Another scenario is, so if she's obviously cheating on her boyfriend, you gotta come to the conclusion before judging. You gotta try to understand why she did in the first place. So if she's getting something from somebody else, when she's not getting anything out of her boyfriend, for example, like I said, compliments, being felt like she is mattered. She matters to somebody. Somebody cares about her. If some dude is giving him this, if some dude is giving her this, chances are she will risk taking that cheating, because she gets into this entire hypnosis situation to be with him, be with somebody, even though she wants it to happen from her boyfriend, even though she wants her boyfriend to give her all these things. He's not. That's one reason why a woman would cheat. Another reason why a woman would cheat is if the guy's not sexually active like she is. If he's out working, he's not giving her enough time, he comes home, he's tired, he watches the game, he watches TV, he just lays down, he plays video games, or he goes out with his buddies, and he's not giving his woman affection, that intimacy, she's gonna go search it from somebody else that's obviously offering it to her. Same thing goes for a man. If a man's cheating on a woman, it's because obviously he's getting sexual pleasures that his woman's not wanting to give. Now I say wanting because many women out there aren't willing to pleasure their men the way they want to be pleasured. Of course, I'm coming to a conclusion that not everybody agrees with everything. But let's take head for an example. The guy likes head. Woman hates giving head. think this guy wants to live his entire life never getting it? Never getting something that he enjoys? Think about that. Never. That's a huge, huge sacrifice. What else are you good at then? Because to me, sex is a woman's pleasure. That's my opinion. Sex is a woman's pleasure. I can go at it consistently because I know it feels good for him. Shit, like, if you're good at it, you're good at it. But I mean, some guys don't. Some guys just enjoy giving pussy. Some guys enjoy getting head. So you gotta remember that if you're not giving your man head, he's gonna get offered by somebody else, some hotter chick. And if he does go through with it, you're gonna be all like jealous and shit. You're gonna be like, why the fuck you do it? Oh, cause she offered him something you never fucking will. Get that through your head. You don't do it because you don't like doing it. You do it because you want to pleasure your person. That's called love. It's unconditional. You do something for someone else. For example, if the woman likes getting eaten out, or she likes getting compliments, she likes being taken out, she likes getting gifts, and the guy's not doing that shit, she's gonna get it from somebody else. You think she wants to go forever not getting any of those? You think she never wants to get eaten out? Obviously she does. So get that through your fucking head, guys. Please your partner, or somebody else will. Some men don't show affection to their girlfriend, or some husbands also. Like, a woman needs affection. A woman needs to know that you want them still. That they're loved. They can be loved by anybody, like a friend or anything. But being wanted is what women desire more. That's what I've heard. That's what I've read. That men want to be loved. Women want to be wanted. So it's like they want to be chased. They want to be like... They want to have that feeling that this person will do anything to get her. Anything to earn her love. To basically earn her love. Because that's what guys want. We want to be loved. We want to be, like, cherished in that way. No matter what we do, we want to be accepted. We want to be understood. And we want somebody that will be there for us, even how fucked up we are. Situations like that. So be affectionate to your girlfriends. Show them that you still want them day to day. Like I said, try to earn your partner. This goes vice versa too. Earn your boyfriend. There's going to be other girls out there that are throwing themselves to him. And if you're there at home being like, fuck these girls, like, look at you, all these girls want you, and what are you doing, huh? Blah, 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 blah. Instead of fucking nagging, instead of making up shit, instead of feeding him with more nagging and negative shit, just fucking do something for him. Be like, yeah, you are hot. Good thing you're mine. Kiss him, make him something, or blow him, Make him know that shit, this girl is amazing. I would never give her up for anything. Be fucking smart. Don't stay like, oh, well, yeah, why don't you go talk to your other girlfriends? Like, that's some stupid ass shit. You're not fucking 4. Chances are, you're in your late teens, or in your fucking 20s, or maybe some 30s, and you still act like a fucking immature child. Smarten the fuck up. You're in a relationship. Not in a friendly environment that, hey, I can say whatever the fuck I want. They are your partner, and that's going to be in another video of mine on how actual couples are supposed to be. But not satisfying your partner because of your own selfish needs that you don't agree with it, and you say, hey, no, I don't want to do this, they're going to get it from somebody else. That's what it is. There'll be that temptation, and they can fight it off for as long as they want. But if you're never going to do it, that's years and years and years of temptations, and one day they're going to break. So, compromise. That's something I want to talk about. Compromising. If you don't like doing this, offer them once in a while. Or, if they like having sex and you don't, and they need sex every single day, and you can go have it like once a week, have it compromising. 3 or 4 times a week. He's not, or she's not getting it 7 days a week, and you're not getting it 1 day a week. So you're both compromised in the middle. There, victory. Compromising in a relationship, you guys are going to argue about nothing. Argue over anything, really. There's a plate on the floor. All of a sudden it's like, why'd you put that plate on the floor? Oh, well, I was just going to clean it. No, you always say that and you stack it up. Now we have a whole bunch of fucking dishes that haven't been cleaned up, and then you're adding another mess. And whoa, like, seriously, I just told you, I just left it there. No, you said that with the other thing. You left the sock over there, you left this, and all of a sudden it's just a huge clusterfuck over a fucking plate on the floor. Alright, you guys, there's all of a sudden, because there's no intimacy, there's no compromise, and nobody's happy. There's always a struggle. There's always, everybody's in defense mode. You know, and I've been in the situation when, you know, you're just asking a simple question and it turns out into a fucking clusterfuck. For example, oh, you're wearing that? What they hear is, why the fuck are you wearing that? You look fucking ugly. And that's not the situation. My question was like, oh, I thought you were going to wear the other shirt. But no, they heard what I just said is, why the fuck you're wearing that? And this is how I said it. Oh, you're wearing that? And they're like, yeah, why? There's something wrong with it? No, I was just gonna, like, oh my gosh, you fucking tell me this 5 minutes before we gotta leave. This is fucking stupid. I'm not even going anywhere anymore. And they start taking, like, that's what happens when there's no intimacy, when there's no compromising. You know, it starts very slowly, but all of a sudden people start getting angry. You know, they'll start holding grudges. If there's no communications, somebody's gonna be talking to somebody else. Because there's always going to be communications with somebody else. If you're both partners, obviously you guys are partners, and you guys aren't talking, even if it may offend the other person or not, you guys have to be open. Because if somebody's keeping secrets, somebody else is being talked to about it. Nobody ever keeps secrets to themselves and stick with it till the death. No, they always have somebody that they have most confidence with, that they trust. Even it could be like a freaking family member, a friend, a longtime friend, or even somebody they just met online. They would have more confidence on them because they know they don't know face to face, and who are they going to tell that is in their life, because they don't know anybody. It could be across the world, somebody across the world, and they just met online. They're talking to somebody. And if they're not talking to you, being their partner, there's something up right there. They don't have any confidence and they don't trust you. And you gotta work on that trust, and you gotta understand why they don't trust you. And that shit has to end. If you're not best friends with your partner, you don't have a relationship. You have like a signed lease where you talk to the person about, hey, I'm updating this, or you know what, I'm gonna go with this for like another year. Start talking to each other, communicate, you know, let them know everything about you. You might be like, everything? Now I don't trust anybody, and nobody's gonna fucking trust you then, because they're gonna secretly and accidentally open up a box, and all of a sudden you're gonna fucking just explode, and they're gonna look at you differently. But if you tell them straight up, hey, you know what, this is me, I'm a fucking perv, you know, I get freaking crazy jealous, or you know, they could be like, I'm a workaholic, I lack being affectionate, I lack being intimate, I lack communications, then they know about this. They know, and they're gonna take it into consideration, and they're gonna be worked on, because you guys are partners. You guys work together to build a partnership. And that's what it is. That's a relationship. It's built on. It's not like you step into a relationship and you guys are expecting to be 100% immediately. No, it's built on. But if you guys start fucking putting secrets in your head and keeping it to yourself, you're gonna start being angry at the other person, and they won't know why, because you're not fucking opening your mouth. Remember, nobody's a psychic. Nobody can really read you, and if they can read your vibe, not your mind. They'll be like, obviously she's mad about something, obviously he's mad because he's not fucking talking to me and he's ignoring me. What are you guys, like fucking 4 years old? Speak your fucking mind. Keep a relationship together. Work on it. And that's all I gotta say. You know, cheating is gonna happen, but you gotta try to understand why it's happening. And if they're doing it for no fucking reason, for their own selfish pleasure, without even trying to compromise with you, without you guys actually, like, if everything's good and they just go off and do that, then that's fucked up. And that shit actually does happen. But in many occasions, cheating happens for a reason. So that being said, I'm not saying, see, there's a reason why they're cheating on you and you should just accept it and that should be okay. No, I'm saying this is the reason why some people are cheating. Now, I do not agree with cheating at all. Under any circumstance, should you be able to do this, or should you want to do this? Obviously, you'll be a temptation, but going through with it, you're hurting somebody. You're hurting your partner really badly. You never know, maybe they might not care and they'll be like, whatever, or they'll be cool with it. But many, many, many times, probably more than half of the times, they're going to be upset, they're going to be crushed, they're going to be hurt, and they're not going to trust you for a long time. You're going to go through this whole stage trying to earn them back, saying, honey, I'm sorry, or babe, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it, it wasn't anything like that. You know, some people do cheat for just sex. There's no like feelings. They're not like, oh, I love this person or anything. They just do it for sex, just to pleasure themselves, and once they're done, they're done. They don't really have anything, and they don't want to stay there. They don't want to create a life with them. Some people have differences on like what's sex and what's love, what's fucking and what's making love. You know, that's actually a difference. But you know what? If your partner does not agree with it, if your partner says, I don't want you to have your body with somebody else, to be inside somebody, or to be taken by somebody, you don't fucking do it. You know, and it hurts people. Honestly, it completely changes them, and they won't trust the next person. So to those people that actually have been cheated on, I haven't been in that situation, but I have seen people going through this, and it's a huge struggle. They suffer. You know, they've had something that they gave their entire time, and you know, what if you're pleasing them the way they want to be pleased? So you're giving them everything, 100%, and this person still doesn't give a fuck. It's basically like they spat on you and they said, you know, you're still not worth it. That shit hurts. I've seen these people, and they're very hurt about that, because it's like everything that they have, everything that they are, wasn't good enough. And like I said, some people are just fucked up that way, and they'll just cheat for no reason. So try to get that vibe of somebody that they're good at heart, not because they have swag, not because they talk to you so nicely, and they got that silver tongue. You know, they dress well, they look well. You know, that's all superficial. Start to see what's in their mind and in their heart, and then you'll know if they're a good person, that you're willing to spend your entire life with. Jump into that risk, because relationships are a risk. And this is my video talking about the cheating that's going on. You know, men cheating on women, women cheating on men, men cheating on men, women cheating on women. That shit's happening everywhere. So it's not fun. I've never experienced it. I've never done it. Hopefully never get to experience it. But to those that have, stay strong. You know, there's people that are also against it, and also don't do it, and also have been in the situation of being cheated on. So don't treat everybody like they're all the same. Like, don't be ignorant in that sense. Cheating is going to still happen, you know, as long as everybody's selfish, as long as everybody's being greedy about something, as long as somebody else is offering something that you're not willing to do for your partner, it's going to happen. So think about this, be open to each other, and focus on how to be a better partner. Alright? So that's my message today. This is Papi, and stay sexy, guys.